Are you struggling to get that natural definition in your makeup that looks soft and perfect in real life? If bronzer looks too orange and contour looks too harsh, I have the solution. Today, I'm breaking down my favorite hybrid products for that soft, effortless contour. And no, this is not sponsored. I just haven't found anything like these products before, and I think you're going to love them. They're easy to use and they look great on the skin. I've been a pro makeup artist for over 12 years, working with all ages and skin types, including celebrities, brides, and everyone in between. First, let's break it down. What is the actual difference between bronzer and contour? Bronzer is meant to mimic the sun, giving your skin that sun-kissed glow. That's why it's warm-toned. It enhances your complexion in a way that makes you look naturally radiant. Contour, on the other hand, is meant to shape and sculpt the face by mimicking natural shadows. Since shadows tend to be more cool-toned or grayish, contour shades tend to be more cool to create that natural dimension. So if you've ever felt that bronzer is too orange and contour is too ashy, this is why. So I'm going to apply cream bronzer to the left side of my face and cream contour to the right side of my face. I'm using all cream products because that's what I have in my kit. It's what I use, and also because cream products tend to look a little bit more natural and be a little bit more forgiving on the face. The hybrid products that I'll be talking about are cream products as well, and I wanted to make a linear comparison. So this is from my kit. It's very small because I have depotted it. I have a lot of depotted things in my kit. It's just easier to carry them. This is the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer. I'm just gonna work a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then I'm taking one of my favorite face brushes. This is the 151 from Smith. I just love how it hugs my cheek and gives me that shape that I'm looking for, especially when I'm applying bronzer. So I'm gonna take some on the brush and load it up. Now, as far as placement, you wanna think about where the sun would naturally hit you. So if the sun is up above, it's going to hit you on the top of the forehead. So I'm just doing the left side of my face, the top of the cheekbone, maybe a little on the nose. And then for good measure, I just like to take the rest of whatever's on the brush and do my jawline just to kind of round out. Now, do you see how this adds warmth and a little bit of dimension, but it's not really sculpting the face? Now I'm taking my cream contour. This is from Makeup by Mario. I'm just gonna put a bunch of it on the back of my hand, just like I did with the Danessa Myricks bronzer. So I have some here. Taking the same Smith 151 brush, I wiped it off a little bit on a towel. I'm gonna pinch it, get the contour and the bristles, really work it in there. Now for contour, you want to follow the natural hollows of your face. Now for me, of course, you've got the cheekbone, so just placing that right underneath, like that. We're going to blend it out, don't worry. We'll do a little on the top of the forehead, and then I'm going to pinch it and just place it right at the edge of my eye and pull it out for that temple contour. Then I'm gonna grab the rest, move my earring, and just sculpt out the jaw. I'm gonna take my foundation brush, blend out that contour. Now this creates that structured and defined look, but if it's too cool or too ashy, it can sometimes look very unnatural. So what if you want something that gives you both warmth and definition, but in a softer, more natural way? That's where these products come in. Like I said, this is not a sponsored video. I just love Makeup by Mario, and I love, love, love his complexion products because they are some of the best on the market. These two products are my particular favorites because I have yet to find anything that's like them. The first one is the Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer, and I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. It's gonna take a little bit. So it does have the same kind of texture as a cream bronzer or a cream contour, but if you look at how sheer it is, firstly, and secondly, it's very neutral. It doesn't really pull warm and it doesn't really pull cool. And I think that makes it a perfect product to use on the face because the sheerness of it and the neutralness of it give you that shape and give you that kind of sculpted look without looking like you actually have contour on your face. It's not quite a bronzer and it's not quite a contour. It's that perfect in between. This second product is the Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So this does have a little bit more warmth to it, but you'll also notice that it's super sheer, just like the Skin Enhancer, and it just soaks right into the skin. So this will probably give you more of that warmth that you're looking for if you are looking for a cream bronzer. But again, it doesn't pull super orange. It gives you just enough warmth to look natural, but just enough structure to sculpt the face. And one of the best parts about these products is that they blend like a dream and they are almost goof proof. They're really, really easy to use. In fact, I'm gonna take off what I have on and I'm gonna show you how to use them. I actually love these products so much that they made it into my favorites for 2024, which I will link above. That's That's where I go in depth on all of my absolute favorite products from last year. And y'all know that I test a lot of products. All right, so I reapplied my foundation. As you can see, no bronzer or contour. I have a little of the Skin Enhancer on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna buff that in a little bit. And I'm gonna grab my 151 brush. And I'm just gonna demonstrate the same way I did with the bronzer and the contour. Just to show you. I mean, look at that. You see the difference? That was so easy. Just gonna go a little on the top of my forehead, a little on the jaw. But literally the same way that I applied the cream bronzer is the way that I'm applying this product. Look at how soft that is. Ah, so pretty. I'm gonna take the bronzing and shaping serum, take a little bit of that on the back of my hand, like always. It's my palette. And then I'm gonna go in with the same brush, tap that in, and just, so that gives a little bit more warmth. I would say that the enhancer is definitely the sheerest out of all of them, and the next step up would be the bronzing serum. But do you see how my face just looks naturally sculpted? There's no harsh lines, and that literally took me, what, like 10 seconds to do? I do a lot of work with e-com, and sometimes even when I'm working with clients who want that natural sculpted look, but they don't want to look like they've got a bunch of contour all over their face or that they're really, really sculpted. These products are my go-tos for any of that, because as you can see, it just shapes the face and warms up the face and gives it dimension, and it looks natural. So if bronzer's too warm and contour feels way too intense, these products might be just the perfect thing. In my professional opinion, these are some of the best complexion products on the market, especially for the everyday user. They really are pretty foolproof and seamless on the skin. Are there any other products that are similar to this that you all love to use? Please, please let me know in the comments, because I am always on the hunt. I am always curating my pro kit and always looking for new things to put in my pro kit, new things to use on myself, but mostly things to use on my clients, on my brides. If you found this helpful and you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to look flawless in everyday life, please check out my video right here. Make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. As always, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you soon.